All right, welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting most of the event, but we're really excited because we've got Magda relaunching tonight. So we can't wait to hear from her. And we've got a few other amazing women that have jumped on also to share their cool, amazing stories around an amazing program and product that we've had really great results with. We literally hop on a few times throughout the week and just share our stories, just like I guess you would with a good movie or a good restaurant. This is something that we feel that we've had great results with, and we don't want to be selfish, and we just want to share it with more people. So like I said, my name's Jana. I came across this amazing program, product and opportunity 4 years ago now. Which was amazing because I was in a really, place of pain at this time. I was working full-time in the government. I had a 11-month-old and a 3-year-old at the time who were in full-time childcare, bringing home every bug under the sun. And I was actually in a new job on promotion to a different department within the government. So very, very stressful, probably the most toxic environment I could be in. Thought I was the healthiest version of myself, eating as well as I possibly could, yet I was the sickest I'd ever been. Fatigue, sleepless nights with young children, stressful job, long hours, kids bringing home every bug under the sun, the mummy guilt, you name it, I had it all. And we, talking to my husband, something needed to change. I just didn't know what. For me, a post came up on social media, and we all see amazing posts out there. There are so many cool opportunities to work online nowadays. I was just really fortunate enough to see this one that just ticked a lot of boxes for me. It was health, it was wellness, it was natural, it was whole foods, it was based around the whole family. I was never going to sell a lip balm or even skincare. It had to be really family orientated, and I was very much holistically minded. And this one just, fitted the, all my ticks, I guess. So in saying that, it sounded way too good to be true. And being in the government, I was very skeptical. So I reached out to this girl and I asked her hundreds of questions, literally hundreds, and watched a video like this. All right, which was really cool because I realized it was Juice Plus, an amazing product I had actually researched previously for my husband, not for me, because I didn't think I needed it. My husband only eats meat, potato, white pasta, white rice. So I was always concerned and looking for the next best thing for him. And now being a mum of 2 young boys, of course, I was always interested in looking for something for them also. The research and everything behind it, I knew it was a great product. I just didn't know there was a business opportunity with it. So I thought, why not? I don't have any time. I don't know many people, but I don't care. I'm going to jump on board anyway, just get the product a bit cheaper. And I have loved our results. I have loved my journey, and it's definitely changed our lives. I've now been, I quit my job within 10 months. I've actually been a paid stay-at-home mum with Juice Plus and our team and our program now for 3 years, which has been pretty awesome. So what is this Juice Plus? Juice Plus has literally been around over 30 years. Here in almost 30 years here in Australia and New Zealand, I should say. And what I love about it is it was designed not as a wonder pill, as some magic potion or anything like that. It was designed to bridge the gap in our diets. So not some big crazy catalogue of products just there to confuse you, just to bridge the gaps between where we are struggling in our busy lifestyles. We're getting pulled one way and pushed the other way with work, with our relationships, with our children, with being a parent, with being a mum. We're just living and we just don't get the nutrition in that we need. So Juice Plus went about creating natural whole food products that could just bridge that gap. First being our micronutrients, which is like the oil in the engine, which we get from fruits and vegetables. Government states we should have 2 and 3 serves a day, actually more than that now, it's like 3 and 5. But less than 5% of adults are getting that done, which is even what's even more scarier is kids. Less than 2% are getting that done, and they're growing and developing their bodies. So we really need it to get into them. So obviously, being that these statistics are so high, these products are just so clever. We've all been on vitamin D, vitamin C, multivitamins in the past, knowing that they're full of synthetic and artificial ingredients, not being able to read the ingredients label, and maybe not even bothering to, attempt to understand half those ingredients. I love this product because it is just plants. There's nothing synthetic, nothing artificial about it. It's safe for pregnancy. It's safe for the elderly and for the young. It's just plants in a capsule. So just real food in a capsule there to bridge the gap. So this gives you a variety of over 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries into your body daily. All right. And, you know, you can have a go at, you know, getting that sort of quantity into your body daily, but that is hard work. But also not only hard work, that's a lot of sugar to intake, but our fruits and vegetables here in Australia and New Zealand aren't the best. They're nothing like what they were 40 years ago for our parents, halfly because our farming practices are terrible. All right. They're growing up in soil that just is no longer nutritionally rich, and it's pumped with lots of synthetic chemicals to help the plants grow. And then they're getting picked well before prime ripening, and then they are sprayed with more chemicals, waxes, and so forth while they have that long journey to us. They're getting picked before prime ripening because of the want and need to us as the customers, but also because we like to eat a lot of those fruits and vegetables before prime ripening because they're nice and crunchy and they taste better that way. But the value in vine ripening fruits and vegetables means that all the nutrients is actually getting to hit the plant, all right? And which is why we love Juice Plus, because our farms that grow all our produce get to do just that, because the plants are only grown for Juice Plus. So they are grown in beautiful soils from the US and UK, in farms that are like 3 and 4 generations old. So they know what they're doing. They've been looking after it, nurturing the soil, nurturing the plant, no sprays, waxes, or chemicals. Gets to vine ripen, gets picked from there, taken into our factories, including peel, pip, pim, oh God, I'm going to get it out eventually, and stalk, all goes through this. You know, we've been missing out on that. We're cooking our fruit and vegetables. There goes more nutrients. We're getting rid of the peel and the pip and the stem and the stalk. All hold amazing nutrients, but these contain all of that. The whole produce goes into the pulping, into the conveyor belt, and goes down and gets pulped into this big mass, and the liquid is taken away, coincidentally the sugar, so that's a great thing, but keeping all the good stuff in there, which is slowly over a cooling process turned into a powder form, capsulated into a vegan, vegetarian, plant-based capsule, keeping all those live enzymes, fiber, micro nutrients, phytonutrients all intact, all right, which is pretty special. All right, not what we're able to get. I mean, we still got to eat. Remember, this is just to bridge the gap. So still definitely keep eating your fruits and vegetables. This is just there for convenience to help us where we are lacking, to help us get to our more opulent self. So this micronutrients is like the oil in the engine, like I explained, helps you get everything running more opulently and not put so much stress on the body. So we sleep better, we've got more energy. You know, inflammation is different in every one of us, but every time we swallow these tablets, they get into our bloodstream within 3 to 7 minutes and they go to work. And that is different for each and every one of us, just like an apple, me eating it versus you eating it, it's an apple. You know, it's got all those amazing phytonutrients and micronutrients in there, but what it's going to do for me versus you is going to be very different. 1, because we absorb nutrients differently. 2, because inflammation is different in each and every one of us. So it could go and help with skin inflammation. So it could be dermatitis, eczema, acne, all those sorts of things. It could be diabetes, weight gain, weight loss, because, you know, our guts just aren't doing the right thing. So if that gets in there and can just help get all that working more opulently, it could be your immune system. You catch every bug under the sun just like the kids. This could just strengthen those. Your nails, your hair, joint inflammation, us girls with our menstrual cycles, pregnancy, endometriosis, the list goes on. These are all forms of inflammation, and your body will pick and choose where it needs it the most and go to work there. So I love that I can read the label. For instance, the vegetable blend's got broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach, cabbage, lemon, rice, and kale. All right, all beautiful things, all great for you, and I can eat them no problems. But having them in there, that specific variety, they work so much stronger in synergy together than they do on their own. And I'm getting that beautiful variety each and every day. The fact that I can read the label was a massive tick. The fact that I could have it breastfeeding or through pregnancy was huge, because I wasn't allergic to tomato or carrot or cabbage. It was just food that I could eat and I could swallow, which was awesome. And I know when I was going through pregnancy, I struggled to eat a lot of those things I would normally love and want to eat. You know, you have those crazy cravings and whatnot, but I could swallow these and still not feel that, which is great. There's no warning label on here. If you can eat the tomato and the carrot, the cabbage, it's safe, which is pretty awesome. So the biggest thing I love is this is the most researched whole food product on the market. All right, over 37 peer-reviewed studies. So the research talks for itself, but over 30 years worth of testimonials also does it. Like, you know, you can't take this for a week or for 2 weeks. This is all about rejuvenating your cells, getting rid of bad toxins, and getting the body feeling as good as it should be. So this is about the full 120 days, getting into the bloodstream so you can see what you're really meant to feel and how good, you know, I guess once you've got those nutrients in your body, how good you can really feel. So one of those studies at the moment that we do have is our Kids Eat Free study. So when anyone takes those capsules, any adult, they get to sponsor a child for free for 4 years. That's pretty awesome, yeah? Our company's definitely got a big heart. So you as the mum who's always putting the kids first can take the capsules, but also get the kids on our product, either on the capsules or they can take it in a chew form, fruit and vegetables. So this is equivalent to a variety of 19 fruits and vegetables daily. They've just popped the same ingredients, the same fruits and vegetables into chews for them. Just joined with plant-based tapioca. So they taste super yummy, kept some of the natural sugar in there, but nothing synthetic or artificial. You know, who here has bought the chews from the supermarket full of all that artificial sweetener just coated on the outside, let alone what's on the inside? These are all natural, so it's going to help with the kids' natural development. And in these studies, we're noticing that their sleeping better, cognitive behavior, skin, their craveability between the adult and the child is increased, wanting more fruits and vegetables, wanting more water, instead of the salty, the fried and the sugar, which is pretty amazing. So that's really clever. We just love that product. You know, if we can get that into more children, into more families, into more houses, then that's making a huge difference. So that's the micronutrients for both the adult and the child, but we still got to eat. And that's our downfall. I don't think we're educated, and I think it's confusing everything that's out there now for families and for individuals when it comes to their health. There's always the next best diet. There's always the next best thing. But we do have these amazing complete shakes to help between your meal prepping, between your eating, between the days that just don't work. These are an amazing nutritional drink or protein powder, whatever you want to call it. Again, safe for everyone. All our products are vegan friendly, dairy friendly, gluten free, which is pretty amazing. This has over 30 plant-based ingredients in it, including broccoli, cauliflower, mushroom, alfalfa, radish, sprouts, and all these amazing things, but it tastes yum. It's got some natural sugar in there from stevia and sugarcane. It covers obviously your fiber, protein, complex carbohydrates. It's got niacin in there from greeny leaves, which is a beautiful mood balancer that helps with anxiety and depression. But these are just for those, you know, for the meal skippers. That is me. I'm a bit of a faster in the morning. I skip the breakfast and I come back to this later. But for my children, you know, they replicate what I do. But if I've got these, they'll easily have a yummy smoothie bowl or a smoothie on the run. And I know they're getting, between the chews and this, getting such a great start to the day. Great for post-workout, great to keep in your handbag when the day just isn't going well. So you're not resorting to the supermarket or to a takeaway shop. They're beautiful. And like I said, vanilla and chocolate, you can't go wrong, but add frozen berries, spinach, whatever you like, and you're making a different one every day. No 2 days are different no 2 days are the same in this household when it comes to shakes. So that's our amazing macro powder. We do have one other product, and I don't have it here. I know it's on the way to my household at the moment, and that is Omega. All right, and I love our Omega because it is, it's all plant-based, and we've been resorting to fish, and obviously our good fats in our avocados and pomegranate and so forth to bridge that gap. But, you know, fish are just like us. They don't generate their own Omega. So what Juice Plus have done is cleverly skipped the fish and gone straight to the algae, along with pomegranate, safflower seed, tomato seed oil, raspberry seed oil, all put into a beautiful capsule. And that is helping with our heart, eyes, skin, joint inflammation, pregnancy, in a beautiful capsule. And that's an array of our omegas, which is beautiful, all within a convenient little capsule also. So all those good oils, cold sealed into a beautiful plant-based capsule also. So there are our 4 products, one of which is for the kids, and that's all we've got. We don't have some crazy catalogue, like I said, to scare everyone away. It's just about bridging those gaps where we all struggle. And like I said, I didn't think I was, but once I started taking these products, I was blown away with my whole family's results, and not expecting any, because at the end of the day, it was just food. It was just plants in a capsule, and I knew that, but I was just happy to take them anyway. But what I love is, like I said, we struggle in the kitchen, we struggle with the meal plan, and if we're not meal planning, that's where we fall over. So we've created this amazing program, and not to confuse anyone, it's not a yo-yo diet. It is definitely about lifestyle. So the whole family is involved. This educates not only the mother, the father, the kids on how to plate up, all right, how to plan the week, how to get it done right, and obviously still have treats, not to have a whole lot of list of don'ts and can't haves. We have beautiful food in here. It's not chicken and broccoli 3 ways like we like to say, but there's beautiful shakes, smoothies, curries, barbecue menu. There's even chocolate, there's desserts, there's sweets, all built and created by a team of health professionals, but headed by Kira Westwick. She's a nutritionist, a mama of 2. She was actually runner-up on MasterChef 2014, so she's an absolute foodie. But we've got 7 ebooks, all right, to cover the whole family. One, there's an 8-week shred if you really need a kickstart to really changing your life and eating properly and getting results. And then you've got the rest of the program there to help you with a cleanse. There's a detox. Yeah, it's just makes anyone become a master chef and fall in love with taking care of themselves and with food, building that good relationship up with food. And this is all online in a beautiful community where it's safe. We're all, on the same journey ourselves to take care of ourselves. Now, to bring that to life a little bit, I'm going to grab a couple of girls. They're going to share their results around the program and product. Ooh. So I'm going to grab Stacey first, because she is jumping in from New Zealand.
Thank you, Jana. So hi guys, I'm Stacey. I am a solo parent here in Christchurch, New Zealand. So I've been on this product for 2.5 years now. It's been absolutely amazing for me. When I first started, I was a depleted mum, struggling with sleeping, struggling with pretty much everything. My twins were 16 months at the time. I was sleeping 2 hours during the day with them, and I was in bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, up through the night, doing all the mum jobs myself, and just trying to get through every single day. I thought I was eating really well. I did. I always talk about, eating like our grandparents ate and all that sort of stuff, but clearly I wasn't, considering the amazing results I got from this product. So, first of all, within 4 days of taking all of the products, because I jumped on all of them straight away, I had crazy energy. I couldn't believe it. Like, my brain was just like on fire. And I still remember like just being like, it was awesome for me, because I had been so depleted and so low for so long that that was a huge tick for me. The next one I felt was within 2 weeks, I actually dropped my day sleep, which was awesome as a mum. I could continue my life while my kids, I could do a lot more work and get it done while they were asleep, instead of me struggling to do it while they were awake, because I had to sleep with them when they slept. But not only that, I was going to bed at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Now, I'm going to tell you, I have always been a 9:30 bedtime, always. It's 11 o'clock here right now, and I'm okay. I'm yawning away here, but I'm good. But so there was some really, really cool results. And the one thing that really, really made me kind of go, yep, this is it, was when I was carrying the twins, I suffered hip dysplasia, and I went to see a physio, and she was amazing. She taught me a lot about the muscles in your pelvic region and all that sort of stuff, and how to use them properly. And I did my exercises, and the pain was still there. Within 4 months of jumping on this product, I questioned. I was like, I haven't complained about my hip for a while. And that was absolutely amazing for me. I was like, yes. And I went, I bet it's this product. And when my partner and I split up, I actually stopped taking some of the products just so that I could financially survive setting myself up and setting me and the twins up again. So within a couple of days, my hip pain came back and I was straight on. I was like, I can survive on baked beans if I have to, because this is important. So I jumped straight back on, and I did the same when I left the country later on in that year. So I totally know that, and have actually personally tested this product, that for me, that is absolutely amazing. What's also really cool is my kids, my twins, have been taking the chews for a solid 2.5 years now too. I think the first couple of months they struggled because I didn't know kind of the chew factor, and I was a worried mum thinking that they couldn't swallow them, but I just actually cut them in half and they were absolutely fine with them. So that was really easy. And last year was their first year in kindy, and kids' first years in kindies, they're sick all the time. They were sick twice, which was absolutely amazing. I'd heard all these other stories about mums and their kids not getting sick because they're on this, and I was like, yeah, whatever, that's not going to happen. And the 2 times that they were sick, they had run out of their chews a week prior. So this year I'm a lot more organized. I've got a lot more stock, so that we're not going to run out, so that can help build their immune system on that. But yeah, that's pretty much me, Jana. Thank you very much.
No, thank you. And thank you for staying up to share.
It's okay. I'm going to bed now.
Good night. We've got 2 other girls who are going to share their story too. So I'm going to grab Nicole first, and she's going to share how the product came into her life and what results she's had so far.
Hi, everyone. So I've now been on Juice Plus for about 6 months or so. It did come into my life about 2.5 years ago by Jana. Which when she spoke about it originally, I had no idea what was going on. And I sort of took a little while to, I suppose, believe in what she was talking about. Anyway, so I finally spoke to Jana about it when my health hit rock bottom. I was very overweight, not wanting to get up. I was tired. I've got 2 young kids, but, you know, that wasn't really an excuse. So I decided to start on the trio, and I reckon within a couple of weeks my energy had started to improve. So I decided to do the detox, and lost 3 kilos in that first week, which I was pretty happy about. Then from there, I decided to jump on the Omega and the shakes, which, like Jana said before, they are my go-to when I'm running out the door. And now after gym that I've finally started. And I've seen, over the 6 months, a lot of things change. And as, you know, Jana also mentioned before, that, you know, it goes to where your body requires it. And my weight has plateaued for a little while. Hit the 10 kilos though, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I found that once it plateaued, I sort of went to, I suppose, my skin started to improve. So I have eczema, which pretty much is non-existent now. So that's improved. My hair and my nails, I've had a lot of compliments lately. Not right now because I actually haven't washed it today. But I've had a lot of compliments lately about how healthy my hair is looking. So yeah, I just find it's just working wonders in different areas at the moment. So I'm pretty happy. Thank you. That's it. Oh, sorry. No, I probably should say that my son and my husband are on the products. And with my son, I've noticed the difference with his gut. So he has always had, excuse this, but runny poo. And now finally, grade 1, he's wiping his own bum because his guts have improved, which I suppose is finally a positive for me. But yeah, and my husband's taking these products as well, and I have noticed in him his moods aren't as bad, and his skin's improved heaps as well. Just, you know, I mean, he does like the odd drink, but, you know, he was always a bit blotchy, but I think it's, yeah, helping him in that sense. So yeah, that's me. Thanks, and good luck.
Amazing. All right. And last but not least, with her product story, Candice is also going to share her story.
Unmuted. Cool. Hi, thanks, Jana. So I've been on the product now nearly on 4 years in June, which is crazy. But like Stacey, I really thought I was a healthy eater. Prior to the product, just even eating healthy, I thought I was healthy. But I did suffer a lot of inflammation within my body. So I suffered from endometriosis from the age of 19, and I'm now 40. So that's just a really long period of time for my body to be, sort of suffering. I also suffered from dermatitis and postnatal after the birth of my first child, who's now 8 years old. So my body was just constantly struggling, physically, mentally, emotionally. And yeah, like I said before, I really thought I was eating healthy, making all the right choices, but I obviously wasn't. So yeah, the product I was introduced to through this business, and it was pretty much, I wasn't expecting any changes. I knew it was an amazing product. I'd done my research, and it just seemed to be in line with the things that I'd also sort of tried to put into my body to help me with the inflammation and the pain that I was going through. Within, sort of also with my children as well, I was a sleep deprived mum and just didn't have any energy for that sort of side of things as well. But probably within the first couple of weeks, I was just feeling better within myself and had a lot of energy. My sleep was better. And one of the most massive changes that I've experienced, and I had no expectation at all on it, was that within about 3 months, the endometriosis pain that I had, I actually no longer have that pain. And that's, now 3.5 years down the track. So this pretty much has been the catalyst for me to be able to change a lot of things in the way that I eat and change my day through the program and everything. So it's been, a massive win for me. My family's had amazing changes on it as well. My 2 kids and husband. So moods have changed, choices in food have changed. It's just, it's been an amazing program and product for us to have within our family. Thanks, Jana.
Thank you. Always love hearing everyone's stories. And that's just, like I said, it's different from every, one person to the next. There's no guarantee on what Juice Plus is going to do for me or for anybody. And, at the end of the day, I wasn't going to even try it. I was just going to give it to my husband. But then I just, the more I learned about it, the more I realized how amazing it was. I'm just going to take the damn thing. It's pretty bloody clever. And if I get results, I get results. And I was very lucky that I did get plenty of results. Look, it's not for everyone, but, in the lifestyle and the day that we're living in now, our lives are just so busy. If we can have any extra help, why not? And Juice Plus has just got it covered. So obviously we're here tonight because Magda is relaunching, and there is a business, an amazing, cool little business on the inside or the outside of this amazing product. I didn't realize there was a business with it, and I wish I hadn't realized sooner. And the business is amazing. Yes, we have a great community with the program, but the community, the connection that comes with the business is like, there's nothing like it. I grew up with girls who were really horrible, really hard to grow up with, and now I'm around all these beautiful women each and every day supporting and growing together. And all I literally do is share, like we are tonight, share our story, share our results, listen to people, ask good questions. We've all got areas in our life where we could have a little bit of, a little bit of a buffer or a little bit of an extra something. And I feel that this company and this team are really clever because they're bridging the gap in not only our nutrition and our health in that way with the program and product, but also with connections, community, relationships. And then also with self-development, it is endless. And then also financially. And let's face it, as much as a lot of people see money as a dirty word, If you don't have money, you don't have these opportunities to really take care of your health and to really travel or do the things you love, whether that might be having your hair cut or your nails done, all those sort of things. Well, I was in the government, so I was very skeptical. Is it one of those schemes? Is it one of those structures? And look, there's plenty of those out there, don't get me wrong. But the more I looked at my government job, the more I realized that's what I was in. All right, this is traditional business. It is like a pyramid structure. They've all got their CEO or their owner or operator at the top. They might have their board of directors, state managers, area managers, site managers, section managers, right down to the cash out chick or the person stocking the shelves. All right, in traditional business, you could come in at the bottom like I did in my first job at McDonald's, just shaking the fries, whatever I was doing there. And then I slowly learnt more and worked myself up. Actually worked myself up to one of the store managers. Just like Coles and Safeway, you have to keep learning, you have to keep shining to be the best person for the next job. Every time an opportunity came up, I was against all my new friends that I met. They too were going for that position, but also in a lot of Safeway, Coles, the big companies, McDonald's, you're not only going against your friends at that level or the level below, you could be going against people from another store, from another agency. In my government job, I kept working my butt off, and sometimes it's not who you know, it's what you know. I mean, around the other way, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Let's face it. I could easily get out, bidded for my position from someone that hadn't even done all the work that I'd done for 4 or 5 years prior. All right. I'd got to the level in my first government job with the Defence Force where I could not go any further unless I wanted to move states. All right. So I took another promotion in another government agency to get that next promotion. But again, I was slowing down again. I was never going to get much higher, and I was never going to be the Chief of Defence. I was never going to be the MP. And frankly, I didn't want to be. Already here, my time, there was no balance. I was just working. It felt like I was working all the time. I was, up at the crack of dawn, getting the kids ready, dropping them off at daycare, going to work, coming home when it was dark, picking them up, taking them home, bathing them, feeding them, putting them to bed. That was Monday to Friday. And while they were asleep, I was still working, taking work home with me. And on the weekends, I was still taking more work home with me, but I was also playing catch up. I was never feeling like I had, I worked to live on the weekends, yet I wasn't even getting that chance. So, this is, most traditional businesses in how it's built and how it's structured. Even when I owned my restaurant, no one wanted to take on my restaurant. No one wanted the long hours and all that work that came along with it, or the bills, or the pressure, or the stress that came along with it. And why I love this is, and what took me a while to understand, is we don't have somebody sitting at the top barking orders telling us what we can and can't do, when we can take leave, not feeling guilty for calling in sick, no one telling us there is a limit to what I can earn. I love our structure. It is more like this. All right. Nobody can come in at the middle or go straight to the CEO position, because there is not one. Our new highest position is called PMD Plus now. Used to be NMD. I came into this business for $165, which is crazy, right? I bought my restaurant for $20,000, which was pretty cheap even back then. But I had daily, weekly, monthly, yearly on costs to keep that damn thing running, and all the stress that came along with it. I just pay $165, and I literally roll out of bed each day excited to take care of my health first, because that's my I guess that's my ad. I'm the walking billboard of what it is I do and how I interact with people, and I'm excited to then share it and help other people. But we all start down here at the bottom, right down the bottom. But the difference between this and this is I have someone linking arms with me who cares about me, about what I want. So if I want, say, my product plus $500 in the bank, Lauren, who introduced me to the business, will work with me, guide me, map me out, and how I need to do that, what I need to create that income. If I want $1,000 a month, again, I'll work with my leader, with my team. They'll show me ways of how I can share it, how I can grow it, and how I can get to that. If I want $2,000 a month, again, same thing. She's there beside me, helping me grow, helping me understand. And now I've just got a team I'm also helping do the same with. And I can just keep going. But the difference is I've got the opportunity to keep growing this all the way up to PMD. Even when I get to PMD plus, there's still no glass ceiling on what I can earn. I can still keep creating more if I want. This can be just a bit of extra cash each month. It could, you know, it could get me out of a job, or it could, you know, reduce my hours, or it could, you know, get me out of my job, and or it could be, you know, something that I get to leave for my children. It could be something that I could help, you know, make a big difference in my community. It's pretty amazing that way. The thing that I was worried about also was I didn't know enough people. I didn't have enough time. I'm working full time. I've got 2 kids. It's just not going to happen for me. I'm happy just to get the product cheaper. But it just was really funny how it happened, because I just literally turned my social media back on as well. But my first few customers didn't come from there. Lauren showed me how to start talking, how to, you know, show people how healthier I was doing, how excited I was. And very quickly I found my first few customers, but I found a few people that wanted something more like me. Lindsay had a family of 5. She just wanted to get it cheaper so the whole family could get on board. Catherine was traveling Australia with her family, couldn't always get healthy food. You know, there wasn't a shop at every corner or every little town they were traveling to. And she had a family of 5 too. Steph had a family of 3 at the time, but just like me, hadn't heard about the product and just wanted to get on it and to, you know, show more people. I showed these girls exactly what Lauren had shown me. She went off and showed some more people as well, but she was always there. And the same thing happened to these girls. They found some people that wanted an extra money, wanted, you know, one girl just was struggling to buy nappies and those simple little things in their shopping cart. One girl just wanted to go get her hair and nails done, you know, once a month, plus being on the product, just taking care of herself. Others wanted a travel fund. And this thing just kept popcorning out like this, which is just ridiculous. You know, even for Mags, you know, she's out here in another part of Lauren's leg, and even his Candice, you know, and it's all because of this beautiful, duplicated, really simple, but really fun way just to take care of your health and literally get paid with it by finding other people that want to just invest in their health and connecting them with our amazing company. So I'm going to just hand it over to Magda now, and she's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life, what exciting things have happened so far, and what she's looking forward to in the future. And then I'm just going to finish it up with a little bit around how we get paid, and that is it. Here you go, Mags.
Hey everyone, thanks everyone for jumping on tonight. Just a bit about my story. So I actually came across this business through the products and program, and my family has had amazing results on that. And then I found out that there was a business behind it. At the time, you could say that it came at the worst time, or, you know, I could look at it that it actually came at the point in my life where I actually needed it. At the time, I walked away from a really toxic relationship with 2 children, one of them being 9 months. I had no confidence. I was struggling with my self-worth, struggling financially, you know, scared of what was ahead of me. And, you know, I was always saying no to things because, you know, we were struggling financially, basically. I was pretty skeptical when I first heard about it, and also thought, oh, I can't do, it's one of those things, you know, I'm not good at talking to people, I've got no confidence, and all the rest of the stories that I was telling myself. But there was something inside of me that said, you know, what have I got to lose? You know, even if it helps me pay for the groceries and, you know, it improves my family's health, then I'm already winning on that part. So I'm grateful that I had that 2 seconds of courage to say yes, because it's been amazing. You know, put the financial gain aside that I've had from it, being able to say yes to more, being able to, you know, go on those family holidays, and do those extra things that I probably wouldn't be able to do if I didn't have that extra income on the side. But what has been the biggest gain was the community and the support. You know, I've made some beautiful friendships and met some beautiful, amazing souls through this business. And best of all, the personal growth. Over the last 4 years, you know, the support. People are always cheering you on, the inspiration. You know, there's always someone there to guide you, to help you. You know, you're not kind of left on your own, given this, you know, opportunity and then said, here you go, work it out for yourself. There's always, you know, whether it's in your team or someone else's team, there's always someone there to help you. You're appreciated. You know, I've got a part-time job as well, and, you know, sometimes I don't feel that I'm appreciated for what I do, whereas this community and the people, they, you know, always back you and always inspire you and always uplift you, and it's really amazing. So yeah, now I guess I'm excited about you know, being able to help other mums, you know, find that fire in their belly to be able to, you know, do the same, be able to find their voice, their identity, you know, be able to believe in themselves and help them do that, and be able to inspire families around the world with, you know, healthy living and creating healthier families around the world. So, you know, I never thought that I would ever work in health or anything around health. And it's amazing that I can do this alongside my other family commitments. So I'm excited, and thanks everyone for jumping on.
Amazing. And I didn't mention that, like, we're in over 29 countries now. So imagine building a team, a community around the world, and you get to then maybe as you grow your business, go visit them and really connect with them, or they come visit you. It's pretty cool like that. I know, you know, it always probably still, you know, sounds too good to be true, but at the end of the day, what if this could be that extra $500 a month? Or what if this could be, you know, just get your health to the next level? Or what if it could be that, you know, your community that you've just been wanting and yearning for? You just really don't know until you have a go. You know, not everyone's going to, you know, see the benefits and want to jump on the program and product or the business, but we're just here to share it and make sure people are aware that there is such a cool thing around. Like I said, I wanted to just touch on lastly the fun bit, and I wanted just to give you an idea on how we get paid. Our company is very clever and amazing in what they give us. All right, they give us unlimited coaching and promotional, you know, ways on how we can share and grow and meet more people. We've got an amazing charity in the background as well, which is pretty amazing, called Nutrition Plus. But just by us connecting our friends, connections and whatever with the company, getting them on the product, they send the product directly to them. They pay us on a monthly basis for giving, you know, making that connection, giving customer care. And, you know, obviously with our program, helping them along with the program. So that's what we call retail profit. We get paid three ways. Retail profit is the first one. That comes from those individual sales there. Then we get paid in bonuses. Our bonuses are what are just amazing. They've just blown out of the water. They've gone from like 32,000 to like 96,000 odd now, which is pretty amazing. You know, and then there's teacher bonuses on top of those. So they're from promotions as you grow your business. We never get demoted, but you know, the promotions and the way our business structure is set up, so you grow and you don't go backwards. It's to help you now going forward, to keep you going forward and keep that momentum happening. And the last one is our commission. All right, so commission comes on you helping other people see how clever this is. And, you know, maybe they just want to get on the product cheaper. Awesome. Then that they could potentially hop on the business. But, you know, our first big bonus that's on the table is for SC, and that's a $500 bonus. That means you've got, you know, a couple of beautiful people in your team that are duplicating what you're doing. You've all got a few customers which you're helping, which is pretty amazing. The next bonus is $1,000. That's for QSSC, I'm pretty sure. And that's, you know, really an all, you know, imagine getting an extra $500 or, you know, a bonus of $1,000. What business or what company out there gives you a bonus nowadays? None that I know of. Where McDonald's at my first job definitely didn't give any. Next one is SSC. That's a $2,000 bonus. So definitely starting to grow there, and you've got, you know, don't forget, you still got your commission and you still got your recommended retail profit going in. These are just the bonuses for you hitting promotional levels. Don't take any notice of the crazy names. You don't need to know those. Next one is QNMD, and that's a $4,000 bonus. All right, and then NMD, that's an $8,000 bonus. All right, this was our old highest position, and now they've created these other ones. But when you get to this NMD, you're actually on around 100,000 a year. All right, that's between your commission and your retail profit. And then you've got these other cool bonuses, these teacher bonuses still happening. But then there's another 92,000 you can actually pick up, or I don't know what I wrote there, but 92,000 in bonuses of these other ones they've created, IMD, EMD, PMD, PMD plus, and they all sound crazy, but that's a lot of money. And you know, if you're creative, or if you care about people, or you're a little bit interested in health, or you're a bit quirky, or you're a bit of fun, or you're into social media, or you just want to take care of your health, there's hundreds of reasons why this could be something for you. There's probably 100 reasons why it might not be too, but it's really up to you which way you want to take it. But that's literally us in a nutshell. But what's something I just wanted to finish on, because I didn't say it at the start. I told you I was working full-time when I found this. What I didn't tell you was 10 months in, I quit. So I've actually been a paid stay-at-home mum now for 3 years. So imagine being on paid parental leave, or whatever you want to call it, nothing from the government or anything like that. I've just been fortunate enough to grow a great business with some amazing people, and I've been on paid leave now for 3 years. So that's pretty huge, to be home with my kids, to get them through kinder. They'll all be in school as of next year. So I've done what I needed to do, which is pretty cool. And I've been able to attend kinder things, school things, you know, sporting events. And I haven't had to say no, you know what I mean? I haven't had to say no that I can't go, or no that they can't go, or they can't do anything. So it's pretty amazing for me as a mum to be able to do that. But I've been able to take care of me first, which was something I just was not doing when I was working my full-time hours. But a massive congratulations to Mags for relaunching. Thank you to the girls who shared tonight. If we didn't get your questions answered, and I 100% will agree that we definitely didn't get everything done, and we don't want to talk too long on these events, get your questions answered. All right, no question is a dumb question. And if anything like me, I'm sure you will have more. And hopefully we'll see you all again soon, and you enjoyed tonight's event. So thank you and good night.